followers, which helps us get to that affiliate status and allows us to get more content going to you on a more regular basis. Again, appreciate y'all being here. This is Gaming for Casuals. So you're doing the assembly line, huh?
Yeah, because I already put the electric thing up, so might as well get that going. I was trying to see what products I'm missing, so like when I go back, I need to get Pal oil, I guess cement. I didn't even notice that. I thought I brought Pal the cement, but probably not enough. So
maybe there's more, yeah.
So that's there, because it doesn't make sense for me to make all the workbenches if we can make the production. The sphere thing. Like, why go down to the smaller benches that aren't needed anymore?
Big level stuff.
What was I doing? Okay, so next, we said we were gonna make the beds and stuff, just so that that's done.
Yeah, the PAL beds would be great for infrastructure. You want to put beams and stuff.
We don't need any of the fancy beds, fortunately, so we won't put them. But I am going to put them on the first floor again, like as I told y'all. I'm trying to make it easy accessible. The stairs are something to consider. I want them to be able to reach them. And just know I'm going to start pushing Y. I think the amount of beds... Stop doing that, girl. The amount of beds I'm probably going to have for PAL beds is probably like 12. Keep it how all the other ones are. Mm-hmm. The other bases. Hey, Anubis, if you move, I can... Oh, there it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you get the opportunity, catching an Anubis is one of the best pals you can have. One of the fastest workforce pals there is. If I think not even there is the fastest workhorse pal. Gets all your projects done super fast. You can make one pretty easily by catching a war sect, and I believe what's the tree one called? I can tell you right now.
I don't know what's the tree one.
I'll tell you right now. Because yeah, Anubis is essentially invaluable. There's not much.
So I kind of messed up. I thought I was hitting a different corner. That wasn't necessary. I'll just get rid of that corner bed because that does seem a little weird to have placed it right there.
Right.
And then those are going to be the closer chests. So I'm going to just double up rows up here as long as they can fit. And then again, that was the time that I didn't push Y, which is annoying.
So you can make so the easiest one in the game to make the to make an Anubis, which we went a different way. We caught way more difficult and higher level pals, but apparently you're able to catch a Peking and a Bushi will make you an Anubis. If you get Cake, which you make on the open fire, and build a farm pen for them to make a whoopee. If you make one of those, you'll be able to, and she'll probably end up making a pen today, so you'll see what the breeding pen looks like. But there's a breeding pen. You put a B sharp, not a B sharp. You put a pinking, the big like a blue penguin looking thing, and the Bushi, which is like the samurai looking guy. If you combine those two together, you get an Anubis, and he is the workhorse of workhorses, for real.
That's 4, that's 8, that's 10, that's 12, that's 13. 13 is fine. I hear it. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Again, appreciate y'all being here rocking with us on our third build in Palworld. Y'all have been amazing. We've really been appreciating the support from the Twitch community. People who watch us on YouTube, you've been awesome. This is our third build, just showing you kind of how the build structure goes, how we set up the beds, because if you don't put beds in your PAL base, the PALs get cranky and won't do work. So you have to make sure for whatever amount of PALs you think you're going to be using in the base that you put an adequate amount of beds. Right now we have, what is it, 12?
We have 13 beds.
13 beds, and that'll make sure that they don't get fatigued or frustrated too fast, and that'll help us get more work done. So you're seeing now, she's putting a feed box. So there's a place to store food that they collect. And usually want to put that on the first floor because they won't. It's very rare that they'll go up to the second or even third floor to put food. Um, so yeah, so we put that there, and now we have to start farming the land or something to that effect. So. Well, on the third video, we'll actually place the pals that we're going to be using to actually farm this. Right now, we're just building the farm.
I think that's already a berry farm.
Yep. You can put another one. We have plenty of farmland. We're building the farmland so you can see what it looks like. Next, on the third video, we're going to be placing the proper pals. So if you're looking for what pals to put on your base, what kind of workers you need based on the type of farm that you have. The third video, our third and final installment, will explain what pals you'll need to actually farm and keep the farm and keep the land going. Again, appreciate y'all being here. This is Gaming for Casual. D-Lush Does It is here, showing us how to build a foundation in a good location for your third pal base, or even your first base. You can even use this as your first base location.
Yeah, guys, welcome in. It's pretty cool, guys. I don't think I need a lodging in a stone yet, but if I was in the market, this is a very smart thing. Okay. I like putting the mill kind of out of the way because no one's going to work on this until you have a project that actually meets its needs. So I'm going to bring this as close to this border as I can because there is that stone there. So gonna be out of the way, easily accessible. And then Anubis loves cutting this coal first, so that's really good. But honestly, we are building right now, so maybe I will put things like stone and lodging and ore because these are great farms. And to maximize, I'm going a little off the base. They haven't said anything wrong about it. So let's get the most amount of space we can. So we got that ore farm. I'm going to put the lodging in the stone. It doesn't seem like something that's super necessary anymore, especially based off of the other house.
What, for wood production?
Wood production.
If there's no wood near here, there's probably going to be something that requires wood. Like if there's not a lot of plants, so it may be advantageous to have a wood farm just so we don't have to go back and forth.
Wood and stone.
Yeah, if there's not stone nearby either, yeah. We definitely want a coal mine, or not a coal mine, ore mine, because it's one of the biggest resources, which means we'll also need a furnace, you know?
Right. Where did he go? Did I throw him too far?
We might throw him a little far. But yeah, just if we don't have, it's always good if you don't have the resource nearby, if you can build a farm that can be, that some people can mine from it, it's for the best.
So, we already have the ore mine built, so we'll do this.
You built the ore mine already?
It's over on the other side, right there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So, definitely when y'all were on here, I think I underestimated as to how big this is. So, I'm gonna try my best to not keep things way too close to each other, so that when I'm throwing a pal to work on it, it's not accidentally reading the wrong thing. So, like, over here, straight up, yes, there's 2 cherry farms. That's fine. It's the same thing. But this is spaced out enough so that if I need to put, what's it called? Somebody to assign to it, it's not obstructed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. I do need to go back to get some wheat seeds. This is the tomato farm. We have the mill, so things are coming along. The mill is in this corner over here because it's not used so often. That's when you need palladium or soul patches, the crushers.
Yep.
Let's see what else is on here that is. Oh, actually, I think I did the mill, but I don't think I did the crusher. So
maybe the crusher and the mill can be in the near same area.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can. Oop. There.
Perfect.
I don't want to force it, but I want. Yep. I guess I can't. So maybe I'll face it this way since I'm probably not putting anything behind there.
Yeah. There we go.
And it's not super obstructed. It is a little bit, but not the worst.
It's a little obstructed, but you do want stuff to be in the cut also. Well, you want some minus.
Okay, so now I'm learning that it is obstructed. So that's the issue, right? Like,
well, it won't be obstructed because whatever you put over there won't go for the coal.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I need this to be easier accessed. If it's already giving me a hard time, I'm gonna make it right now less of an issue. So it's no big deal. We'll just have it a little less close to the coal because Anubis is the guy. So he's our main guy when it comes to assembly. So if I can't get him on it, I just rather have things spaced out a little bit better because I'm not sitting here to hold and press it down and work on it myself. See, now he finally got rid of all that coal. Not to say finally because he barely started, but there we go. Okay. So we've got nutrients done for the most part. I need high quality power oil and ingot.
What about a furnace? We're gonna need a furnace.
We're gonna need cement. So just kind of taking an inventory of what we need. I can create a breeding farm. It's not much of a priority, but let's get this. This should have been made, honestly, almost first, but it's okay. It's going dead center. Boom. They're letting me get closer to the edge. Ooh. Okay, I'm pushing it. But I got to be a little past the border and it counts. So I'll take that all day, every day. A win is... Oh, and he already came. My bad. I'm sorry for being impatient with you, buddy. I'll help. See? Perfect. So... getting good things going.
Absolutely. Getting movement. Appreciate y'all being here. Again, this is Gaming for Casuals. Y'all have been awesome. Best vibes, best chat in the channel. In Twitch and in YouTube. You've been great. Been loving the support we've received. Still on here, building out some of the more finer pieces of your PAL, your PAL base. We've already got some infrastructure. We've got some farms set up. As you see, the building is almost finished and completed. We're just going to fine tweaks. And in the third video, which will be coming later this week, we'll be showing you which pals you put on the base and which ones are useful for what. Just trying to make sure that you guys get a better stage. Right now, she's putting a cooking pot. This is one of the main ingredients to making pals, because one of the first things you need to do is make cake, which requires lots of ingredients. And it's kind of a labor of love. It takes a little bit of a long time for the cake to cook generally, so it's something you want to set up beforehand when you know you're getting ready to breed a pal. And we'll show you in the third video. We'll show you how to make cake, and we'll breed something live so you can see it. So again, appreciate you being here. Again, this is Gaming for Casuals, and this is our walkthrough Palworld of how to build a base. Again, thank you. You've been awesome.
So as you guys may or may not remember, the materials we need, high quality PAL fluid, we need, I'm just making sure to put stuff down before I continue on this journey, so I have a little more space. We needed the wool.
Mm-hmm.
I have cement, not enough cement. I need more ingot and refined ingot. So
we have some already at the other base, which is
right now it's a good time to just create another chest.
Good idea.
So that I
need more stuff and get for that's for
I'll
the metal
make a
chest.
wooden chest now.
Yeah, we don't have.
It's not a big deal.
So wooden chests are cool because they're easy to make. Takes less equipment,
Resources.
but it has less slots than the metal chest. But at the very least, it takes less stuff. So not so bad.
And see, guys, technically, I could put away a little more stuff.
You can put away that stuff up top. One more up.
What? Where up?
Just up one. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fiber. And then usually I keep on bringing these back to the other base, but I am going to create. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't make a statue yet.
I didn't make a statue yet, so that's a lie.
You can put all the keys away.
While we have a Mimog in our party, we don't need the
keys.
And I can technically take the honey. It doesn't hurt to leave the honey in here because the honey is what's needed for the cake. So
yeah, you can leave some keys.
And it doesn't expire. Usually you see there's a timer on a lot of food stuff. You're not seeing that there, so it sets like honey. It actually lives a long time. It might solidify, but okay, so
this is our second base you're seeing right now. This one's already outfitted with a bunch of stuff, has a bunch of pals already in it. So it's more like a refinery, factory kind of deal. We have a lot more metal work and things of that nature versus our first base. It's more of a farm where we get up most of our food from. The third one we're making now is kind of a combination farm that has both good food production and good metal working. The third one is not special or specialized at all because we want you to see an overarching view of how we get all of our stuff essentially. So we're going to make it a little bit of everything so you can kind of get a good grasp of all the things you can have on your base. Again, appreciate you rocking with us. This is gaming for casuals. Yeah. We play a little bit slower, but because we're casual about it. You know what I mean? We're relaxing. We're not here. We're not super. This is not the sweat party. We're over here relaxing, vibing out with y'all, chatting it up. Appreciate y'all being here. Gaming for casuals. D-Lush does it.
I guess I could put some leather.
Yeah, it's useful for stuff. Did you get the fluid?
Yeah, the fluids.
You get the high quality. What about regular? You need regular power fluid too.
I know the blue. Is that the blue
it's right
one?
there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think you'll need that.
I didn't see it. Thank you.
Yeah.
What do we need bones for? I can't remember.
That's horn. It's specialized. That's for medicine.
Oh, okay. But like when it's the bones, we don't need it either.
No, bones we need.
But for building? Or?
Yes.
Okay, so then maybe...
I think you need bones either for cement or for nails. And you need nails for almost anything.
I do have a good amount of nails at the other house.
Yeah, keep them.
Maybe I'll just grab a solid...
I would also take this... What's that you got there? That yellow stuff. Isn't that...
That's sulfur?
Sulfur, yeah. Take half of it.
I think I have sulfur at the other house. But never hurts. We're not trying to do these trips multiple times.
Right, I want to make sure
I have ice organ over there. I also have flame organ over there. But you just need these things, so does not hurt to have it.
Didn't you need ingot as well?
I do. Do you see ingot?
No, that's ore. Never mind. There's probably some ingot already made.
Okay. I have some refined ingot that I need to grab from the thing, so... Hopefully that doesn't fill up the chest right away. I mean, the weight.
Yeah.
But it's okay because I grabbed more than what I need so far. So, here we go. We've got... I was pushing it. Okay.
2,270. So when you get your base to the point where it's self-sufficient, you will have thousands of whatever you are requiring. We have been building... and getting a bunch of materials for a long time, so don't feel bad if you don't have the ingot production right away. It's something you got to work on.
Right. Like, we have a blessing, abundancy in it. So like right now, I'm probably gonna drop some stuff so that I could have this. Okay, maybe I could just take half. I don't know. I'll see. And now I need to drop some stuff.
Get rid of. We don't need as much of the refined ingot, and it's heavier. So you take half of that. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so now we're able to travel, but like to give a look around this base.
Yep.
We have this made. We have that made. That's the ore.
Yep, that's
we're
the
mining.
Yep. We also have natural deposits of ore that grow on the base, so it's a really good base for that. We have a wood farm or lumber field, if you want to call it. We got boxes all around. We have some food production, but this base we made it minimal because our first base is majority of our food production. The third base, like I said, is going to be a combination of the two, where it's going to have both food and be industrious. So it's going to have a good kind of mix of pals, like both that work on in the fields and like the refining piece, and also are good for food production. So you'll see you'll see some cows, you'll see some bees, you'll see some worker pals. So you'll get a good range of all the pals that we use for the farm. Again, appreciate y'all being here. If you're rocking with us this long, you're amazing. Drops are enabled. I don't know if I put that in the chat. So there are some options to get some hot drops. Again, appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna put in the chat that drops are enabled because they are. Appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Let's see what we have over here before I keep and then these seeds we don't have. Leather. Did I have any Palworld in here? I did. Okay. Perfect. Alright guys, so you guys have been tuned into what I've started. Definitely want to get a couple more things done, but I do have to hop off pretty soon. I have the get ready with me on the Lush Does It, so there's that. He's gonna take over. He's gonna do great because he kills it. But you guys probably will get into a little bit more fun stuff. So hypothetically, if he stops this stream, well, not stops the stream, continues this stream, he might be doing fun things. Who knows? I have no idea. Oh, I wanted to make that next bench assembly thing. Okay, so not that. We could probably. I didn't bring enough ingot.
There wasn't enough ingot after
for
all.
the sphere line.
Oh, sure.
And then if I needed, and okay, so we'll get more ingot. This circuit board 10, I could probably do it to do the sphere assembly line number 2.
Okay.
Let's go to the old house. So we do have to grab a little bit more, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to Gaming for Casuals. I am going to try to be quick because I do have to hop on to my own get ready with me, trying to commit to a schedule. So thank you. You guys can definitely tune in over there. I'll be having my face cuter, my hair cuter, and all that. You know, so let's see. We need heavy stuff like ore, ingot. What else do I need, babe?
Where we at? For what? What are you doing at this moment?
I was gonna build the sphere line. I know I need ore.
You need ingot.
I'm gonna just put. Oh, I didn't even put that away. That's enough.
Again, appreciate you rocking with us. This is Gaming for Casuals. This is production of the third base. Appreciate y'all being here with us, rocking out. It's been a blast.
looking for some more ingot. I know I have ingot being made. We have beasts on here. Like when I say beast, like our fire people are like level 3. And see, it's already done. He's just right there waiting for me to get it. So that's awesome. I'll just have a little more ingot made. We'll steal a little more ingot. I need circuit boards, I think I said. So maybe I don't have enough. We'll see. We'll see. Things have started turning. I hate to take all this refined ingot, but I'm probably gonna take it all. Okay, cool. And you know what? I'm gonna take all this ancient technology. We're on a build. Let's try to get as much as we can for this experience. I'm gonna put this egg away because why would it be there?
There we go. Creator
So
dashboard.
circuit board, we need 10. So I can make the Palsphere number 2. If not, I'll make this Palsphere 1. It's just, I think you can't make the Hypersphere without the circuit boards. But actually, I don't know if I've got 10. That one you usually find in that thing that looks like trash. Like it's a bunch of wood and stuff and you hold to get it. So I don't see not one, but I do have 3 more chests upstairs. So
Yep. Just so y'all are aware, drops are enabled for Tuesday today. I just making sure the drops were enabled. There are drops here, so you will be notified of drops. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have been awesome. Want to make sure you guys get rewarded for participating in the stream. Thanks for hanging out, rocking with us. You've been awesome.
you have been. Oh, then it goes to the next one.
Cool. You got a good follow.
Hell yeah. I'm going to. Oh, I already have a heat resistance thing. I always like having certain things at the house so that I don't have to travel between all the bases to figure out where I put stuff. But it is not looking great for the circuit board. So we might not be able to do the assembly line number 2, which is okay. We'll do the assembly line number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think I used up all of it for the last assembly, but just to give a look through here.
Yeah.
We have the Anubis, we have the condenser. Let's see. If I was making the condenser, I have palladium fragments and ingot at the other base, not basing it off of that. We've got those materials. So, like I said, the sphere assembly line, I think at the other house we're good. Oh yeah. So that's how we know we don't have any circuit board. That was just easy way to just not waste my time, my bad. And then egg incubator, I don't have any going down there, so I need to get that going. And then the statue is easy money.
Yep.
So anything else I need to create?
I think those are kind of the main stage things.
Yeah,
right
we'll
now.
just do those, and we'll be back with more. Well, he's gonna be on with more fun things, but I'm gonna be back with more like prepping the 3rd base. So thank you for rocking with us. This stream's not over. I'm just probably going to pop off in a fun way, like hop off and be on my stream doing makeup. So if you guys have an interest for that, you know, stay here if you like this, but but yeah, you could always hop onto mine too and see what my makeup's like on a different day. I'm always there at 7:30. I said I was gonna put that egg up. I guess I forgot, so
I'll do that.
no big deal. I really should stop adding stuff to the other nice to try to keep it organized though, because it's sucky to grab a honey from a spot and a different thing from another spot. We don't need these.
No.
So I'm gonna just discard them.
Yeah, we don't use regular arrows.
Only poison.
They're a good deterrent.
Okay. So the Palsphere, we're gonna go upstairs and make the assembly line.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's good to handle anything else, but he's good to handle everything. He just thinks that this is my baby strong suit. No, I'm getting a lot better. I don't know.
She's been
For the people who's been rocking with me, y'all see me out here.
I'm a lot better. You see it.
Okay, so we have the weapons assembly that needs to be made. This is gonna be the assembly floor. So.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
And then the next one is this one. No, still not enough ingot. That's crazy. I thought I brought so much.
Which it needs 100. That's why.
Okay, well,
Have a noobs with that, yeah.
yeah, and do this. That's done. That's crazy that we need that much ingot. I thought I grabbed so much, but fortunately, traveling from base to base is pretty fast.
Yeah.
My shower time is gonna be a little tighter.
Melissa, you wanna? And I'll just finish it up for you.
You know, there's some traction going. What's up, people? I'm gonna keep that for a second. I mean, obviously, he's more than capable of handling all of this, but just to keep a little sense of consistency for the time being. Let's see. Don't make me ask for this again. Okay.
1.5, yeah.
Am I pushing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Too much?
Is that all they're gonna let me do?
No, you can do more than that.
So 62
You can do it
or
right.
82 seems like maybe. I'll do.
That one, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, finding out the weight is always fun. You always want to carry a bunch of stuff and bring it from one place to other, but there is a weight limit. Obviously, you have a carrying capacity. Oh, put the egg there since we're here.
There we go.
Oh, that's a baby egg. Okay.
I mean, it was in a box.
An egg's an egg.
So, who knows? Sometimes these small ones, we only do huge because.
Yeah, we only do the large and huge eggs because small eggs are too common, but once in a while you get something pretty cool from a small egg if you're ever traveling around, you see an egg on a perch. Might be some cool pals that you haven't caught before, and it'll unlock some things for you, so you never know.
You never know. Alright, so last assembly line for now because I don't have enough circuit, whatever. He doesn't need to be out right away, but I already pushed it. So which one was it that I was missing? I have. This isn't a Palsphere, is it? Let's see. So that's weapons.
What's the next one?
And then this one, I think, is Palsphere. No. Weapons assembly. So that's different.
That's production. This is production assembly, and the other one's weapons assembly.
Yeah.
Do we need a weapons assembly? I guess we do. We could use both. Yeah.
I figure we don't need to ever be making the workbenches anymore.
Yeah, the workbenches are a waste of time.
So this is the sphere one that we have left. From what I remember last time, this one's like the longer one. Oh, it was harder at the other house, but this is right in front of the stairs.
This one's a lot more space than the other house.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna bring it on this wall. They don't need to be like lined up right away. Okay.
That's gonna be out. You got some stuff outside the window.
Hey.
It's fine if it fits. It fits.
Yeah.
And Palworld you find very quickly. If it fits, it fits. That's it.
I'm tripping. Sorry, guys. You kids don't see me do the same thing. Okay, but yeah, I got some good stuff done. I'm about to hop on my stream. Thank you guys for joining on this one. He's still here. Enjoy. I will be back.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna do just a little bit more of the fine tune stuff before we start putting pals out here that are actually going to be doing the work again. Appreciate y'all being here. This is Gaming for Casuals. Appreciate y'all vibing out with us this morning, very early. This is our second day of the series of building your base in Palworld. As you can see, my wife did a great job. Already got the second floor as an assembly line floor. We got a regular assembly line that you can get all your clothes and weapons and clothes and spheres from. There's a sphere specific line that gets you only spheres at the highest quality. And then we got our weapons assembly line in the middle here, just so it's all in one place. And you got a nice gate to show the open space if you need a sniper perch. When pals come to attack your base, which they will if you have not experienced that yet, you want to have some type of window, some ways to see out, so you can fire from a distance without them being able to run up on you. This is our third floor, and usually when we do a third floor, we try to make it like the suite, the house. And I always like to end with making a bed, which I don't think we did yet. So we're going to go ahead and make us a bed. We're going to make us a fine bed because we're high class now. I'm going to look around. If I had to pick a corner for the bed to be, I don't want to buy the stairs. All right, we're going to put the bed right here. A little bit. What's up, people? And like D-Lush says that if she's switching over to her stream direct this morning, get ready with her this morning. If you need some insight in some of the best hair products, mascara, all that type of beauty care routine, skincare, she's awesome. She does a great job with all of it. I can't imagine doing any of that artwork. To me, it all looks like artwork to me, and it's above my steez, it's above my pay grade. So, if you need any tricks and tips, or just want to see her get ready, head over to D-Lush Does It. She does great work. This is just an overview of the third base. She's done some great work, so I'm just going to show it off a little bit here. So right now, this is our third floor. We got just our bed up here. I'm sure there's going to be other things that we're going to put here. Then we go downstairs to the second floor. We have an assembly line grouping here. This is our sphere assembly line. You can see we have 4 different types of spheres at the moment. We can make all 4 of them. Hyper sphere being the best. We go shoot over here. We've got our weapons assembly line, so you can make any weapon that you've already unlocked and that you have materials for. You see all the weapons we have so far. And then we go over to the third one. And this is a product assembly line. So we no longer are using workbenches. We've grown out of the workbench and are now only getting the top-notch stuff. We've already unlocked carbon fiber and a lot of other cool stuff. So you'll see a bunch more production here because of these lines. It'll make things faster. It's automated. You don't have to get involved, and you can throw a good pal at it. Go downstairs, just trying to show you the whole base. She's done a lot of good work. These are our pal beds. This will be all the beds for all the pals. Oh, she has a workbench here. We don't really need, since we've already made that workbench, we don't really need to, how do I always forget how to, alright, break it down. We don't need that. Alright, all of our workbenches are upstairs, so we don't need that one. But these are our bed for our pals. If you don't make enough beds, we intend to have quite a few pals in here to work on the base, farming, and doing some of the production stuff. So we chose 13 beds. We'll put them all on the first floor usually because it's kind of the best way to do it. We got our power tower. Anytime you are using assembly lines and other things that require electricity, you have to have an electric pal and one of these conduits here for energy gathering. So you're going to need one of these. Obviously, you have your pal box. You can't build the base without it. We got it right at the front door. We got a big gate at the front, which I think is pretty cool for protection and jazz of that nature. We got our boxes. We got our feed box, which we're going to build. Actually, I'm gonna build that. The last kind of thing I'll do here while I'm showing off the third base. And I'm also gonna go to the second so you guys can see that as well. Is I'm gonna put a feed box essentially on every floor. While you have pals working, it's always good to have food somewhere nearby. Even though they might not necessarily go for it all the time, not having it can be a problem. Because your pals will get frustrated real quick if you don't got food boxes around for them. I just gotta find where it is. Okay, so we're gonna throw a feed box. We'll throw a feed box right here. I won't even make a new base to it. I'll build it myself. Boom. We'll go there. Cool. And yeah, that's our third base essentially. I like these little openings that we leave open. It makes it so you can jump from floor to floor if there's ever a big battle or something along those lines. We'll be able to do that, which is pretty cool. So I'll close that. Open it. Does it not close from the inside? Oh, it does. Okay, great, cool. So good security there. All right, so now I'll send you over to our second base so you can see what that looks like. This is just an overview of all our bases. So this is our third base. It's near the this is Ignan Mountain or something along those lines. Pretty hot area. Can't really build here really easily. So really proud we are able to find a cool spot for our third base. I'll show you our. I think this is the first one. And you'll see kind of how it differs a little bit. Like what's the difference between the bases. Cool. This is our second base. This base we made for mostly production. It's all production related stuff. There's a few food things, so we do have a few cherry groves and things of that nature. We got some wood production here. We already have natural ore growing here. That's why it was such an ideal spot in the first place. We also have an ore mine here. We have that crusher that we have in the other place. This place is a little bit, you'll see it's a lot more busy. We didn't really know how big we could make the base. We made this one a long time ago, so we didn't really know how big or how much land we were going to need. So we used this little cliff face here to kind of build it out. As you can see, it's super duper high. I think it's like 5 or 6 floors. So let's walk in. I'll just show you a little. It's like a MTV Cribs episode. You'll walk in, close the door. All right, so now right away you'll see that we have benches here. This was before we had the space to make all the assembly lines, or we had not unlocked all the assembly lines yet. So you see, we got our first. That's our PAL. These is how we made our spheres before. We got a couple of beds. We got some chickens just hanging out. PAL box. We got some incubators. The other place is gonna have incubators too. We just don't have eggs to put over there yet, so I haven't done it. Let's see what's in here. We got a lift monk. Not bad. They're really good workers around the base. We got a primitive workbench here. We got another one. We got lots and lots of boxes with lots and lots of different things in them, which is always good. We got some of the more premium PAL beds for the fancier PALs. We got this very stylish looking frost fox hanging out with us. This was our first. As you can see, this room's a lot smaller than our actual assembly line floor now, but this is what it used to look like. This is the sphere. This is the sphere assembly line 2. So this one's actually more advanced than the one we have at the other base, because this one's able to make ultra spheres. But we just didn't have the materials to make it, so we just built the rudimentary one. This is a weapons assembly bench on this floor here. We got some, which we're probably going to have to build in the next base, a repair bench to repair any equipment that gets busted. Although we find that it's a lot easier to just build new stuff than to repair old stuff, but that's neither here nor there. Third area's got our cake production. Again, this is where you make your cakes. I'll make one so you can see what it looks like. This is your enhanced statue, your PAL statue. This one's super important. You can use it to enhance yourself or your pals. I'll just show you a little example. So you can go to the player. So if you press X, you can enhance the player. If you have enough of those green Lifmog statues that you find out in the world, we have enough, so I'll enhance it. This is supposed to improve our capture rate. Although I feel like when I put it up, it doesn't really do that, but that's neither here nor there. Um, so I'll just go ahead and go through here and increase a couple of things with the statue. Put my pal's attack up a little bit. Give him a better chance at getting some stuff done. Give him some. Let's go to my next guy here. We'll get his health up a little bit. Appreciate y'all rocking with us again. This is Gaming for Casuals. We're just vibing out, getting some stuff done, showing you how we're building our third base, and also going back through the other bases we made in the past, kind of showing you what it looks like, kind of some of the improvements we made with the third base. Again, appreciate you being here, rocking with Gaming for Casuals. You're a vibe. I'm gonna give me some health. Boom. Cool. I'm gonna go to Chosen. Chosen's health is so low. We're gonna put Chosen's health up because he is chosen and everyone knows that about him. Throw some attack up in there because you're an animal. Throw your defense up one. Cool. I want to put his. We're gonna put his work. We could max his work speed out. I don't really think it's necessary, so we won't. Minmog, Minmog is literally only here. He's here to not even fight. He's here because if you have Minmog in your party, you don't need keys anymore to open chests, which is a huge advantage. It keeps your spots open in your bag because you don't need to carry keys. And two, again, you don't have to carry keys. I mean, it's the best thing ever. You don't have to carry keys. Keys are a pain in the butt. I also think we have, before I do anything else, we have a skill point that I haven't, we have 2 stat points we haven't used, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Again, you're rocking with Game for Casuals. Appreciate you being here. I'm showing off the second base that we have here and also doing some little things here and there, getting our stat points up, things like that. We're level 39, on our way to level 40. I think the max level is 55, so we're making good progress. Appreciate y'all being here. Again, this is Gaming for Casuals. This is third base creation. If you've been here so far, want you to know the drops are enabled, so you will be able to get that notification with whatever the drop is for today. Appreciate you rocking with us. This is Gaming for Casuals. You guys are a vibe. If this is your first time to the channel, please please follow. It helps us push us to that channel, gets us closer to that 50 followers and that affiliation, which allows us to push more content to you at a more regular basis. Again, you guys are beautiful for being here in the first place. So when I'm increasing the stat points, especially at this stage in the game, the 2 things that I find that are the most useful for your player specifically is health and weight. You need to be able to carry more because that's a constant issue, and death is always rearing its head around the corner. Attack, I don't necessarily need a high attack because I find that I use guns most of the time, so having a physical attack doesn't really make sense. So I'm gonna put my health up 1, I'm gonna put my weight up 1, and I'm gonna lock it in. Nice. All right, and cool. This is a condenser, so I was showing you around my base. This is our second base, production base. We got the PAL condenser here, so if you have a bunch of the same type of PAL, you can condense them into one super duper PAL. I'm not going to do that now. That's not what this channel is. That's not what we're doing here today, but just an example of something you can build in your base. We have this near our breeding pen where we breed our pals up here. This is how we have Anubis super early in the game. We didn't have to catch one. We were just able to make one with a couple of pals. And there is a cool PAL calculator online that you can find to find out which PAL works best for you. We're going on up. We're on the next floor here. This is a storage area where we have a bunch of boxes with a bunch of different amulets and things of that nature. We keep an extra armor here just in case. Some of the weather-resistant shirts, some scrolls, things like that. Another scroll chest, things like that. Yep. I'm going to actually take these incendiary grenades because that's just a cool thing to have on deck because I haven't used them yet in the game. We go up 1 more floor. Yeah, so it's a really big base. This is literally just our bed. That's all that's here. It's just our bed. We'll go up 1 more floor and we get to the roof. Whoops. I almost died horribly just now. Wouldn't that have been fun? Alright, cool. And we have another breeding stable here, so we can double up on the breeding. And again, the way you can breed is you have to place cake in here in your breeding farm, and it allows the pals to eat. And I don't know why cake makes them feel freaky, but if you serve your pals cake, they get busy. So that's a thing to note. So yep, this is our second base. The third one's on the way, as you saw in earlier parts of the film of this recording. You'll have seen that we've already started and made some of the infrastructure for the third base. We're gonna for our last video, day 3, which will be either tomorrow or Thursday. We'll be putting the pals that are necessary to build on the base and let you see how our production goes, and the speed we're able to make things with the things that we have currently. I'm going to show you lastly, I'm going to show you base number 1, number uno. Our first base is kind of our baby. We didn't know much about the game when we made it, but we built it really close to the beginning of the game. But it served us pretty well up until this point. It's our only wood base. The rest of them are made out of stone or heavier materials. So this is our first base. This is my baby. This is where we make all of our food. You see all the huge pals in here, bun cherries and all that, which I think is super funny. That they all try to huddle up in the second floor. But yep, this is our first base. The base itself, so you can see the outside, pretty small in comparison to the other bases. Made of wood, obviously. But we surrounded it, or my wife surrounded it with these gates that makes it super hard for them to get in. We've got our regular pen. This allows certain pals to dig up things like coins and other stuff. We also leave some bees out here that can produce honey. And we have a cow that's usually out here. It's nighttime now, so he's inside. You can see his butt from here. Boop, right there. He's usually producing milk. This base is almost entirely used for production of food and things of that nature. It's not super infrastructure. You'll see there's not a lot of lodging or anything like that, or metal making, because this base is almost exclusively for making food. We got several feed boxes and things like that all over the place. We've got our beds kind of skewed on the second floor. We really didn't have a plan this first time we were making it, so we just kind of put everything everywhere, which I think is super funny. Just going back and looking, I'm laughing right now. Take that money because you don't need that. Third floor here, rudimentary bed. But yeah, just a lot simpler of a base. We were still learning. We were still getting to it. In comparison, so you saw the first one. In comparison to our third base, it looks like night and day. It's super funny. That base looks rudimentary, and then we get to this base, and it looks like a dang fortress, which I think this shows how far we have come. We made a lot of... Oh, whoa. I keep almost falling to my doom. That's a far fall, guys. I almost had to start over. That would have been super annoying. I'm about to fall to my doom, I just realized. Oh god, I might be screwed, guys. Oh, I didn't die! I almost fell to my doom. Wouldn't that have been fun, guys? What a way to end the video, right? Falling to my doom for nothing. You gotta be careful with these high bases, you'll die. Anywho, but yeah, so in comparison to that first base, you can see the strides we made. We made this base a little bit smaller in terms of height, but expanded out. It's a lot thicker of a boy. It's a thick boy. You know what I'm saying? A lot more space, a lot more area. I'm really excited about the perspective of this one, and there's a lot more. If you look up, there's a lot more places to build up. I think this base will be pretty huge by the end of it. We're using the whole rock face for it. But again, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. This is Gaming for Casuals, and this is I think he's I forgot that he has a charge of the battery. He's the only Thunder Pal out, so he's charging up the battery inside right now. But yeah, that's our third base. Thanks for rocking Gaming for Casuals. YouTube, I'll be seeing you soon. This will be our second video in the series. Thank you for rocking with Gaming for Casuals.